Alright, was going through my Cowboy photograph book last night, and I came across a photograph of this little boy. I would think probably 5, maybe 4 years old, dressed up as as a little cowboy. I see him all the time here in Montana too. We get a lot of kids, they start riding before they can even reach the stirrups. And I thought, why not do a sculpture of that? Yeah, or at least use that as a basis for the sculpture that I'm about to do. And he's got spurs and everything on, and it's kind of cool. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that. I'm not sure. Doing kids is always extremely hard, but life's hard. I'm going to try it. All I can do is try, and then if it doesn't work, I'll just go back to doing something else. Okay, the first thing I do is mark where I'm going to put the feet. And I think I got the right drill bit here. And I just drill, not all the way down through the wood, but just deep enough for the base, the bottom of the armature to go down into it. Stick the copper wire into the base, and I get a couple of screws to see how loose it is. I've got to tighten that up, and the one way to do that now it's not going to move. So a child's body, especially a 5 or 6 year old, is going to be in different proportion than an adult body. So I am going to make the head just a little bit bigger than an adult's head, because that's just the way those things work out. Now I'm going to use copper tubing for the arms because it's easier to bend and shape. Their shoulders aren't going to be as wide as a full-grown male. I mean, it's going to be rather narrow. So I gotta figure that out. Okay, a round base is always better than a square base, because you can set a round bronze base anywhere on any table. You got it on a square or a rectangle, it takes a certain place for it to go. What I did was I took the lid from a Jif peanut butter jar, and I traced it onto this piece of paper. And now, after putting the lid back on, I just do this, and it automatically centers everything. Alright, all I gotta do now is draw a circle from this circle. I'm going to roll it out, and then I flatten it, just not a lot, but just to flatten it, using my little trusty ink roller from the ink supply place for printing. And then I just put that right up to the line, or right on the line, the outer edge of it. And then I just do that all the way around, and then I just fill in the inside with clay, and I've got a round base. Now I have to sculpt him without his clothes first to put clothes on him. You have to have structure under the clothing before you start putting clothing on. So that's what I'll do next, is just start doing the anatomy of a little boy, and then start adding clothes to it at some point. I'm not going to go into great detail on the body because, quite honestly, the shirt he's going to be wearing is going to be rather roomy, and you won't see any tightness around the chest, or his body, his pants will be loose and baggy and stuff like that. And so I'm just going to basically sketch in the body basically, and then I start putting clothes on it, just trying to form the feel of his movement through his anatomy. And it almost feels like a little boy now. It's weird how that works so quickly. Okay, that's going to be about as far as I'm going to get tonight. I've got it pretty well sketched in now. I'm just double checking my head measurements right on the button. And where these things fall, right on the button. Man, I'll tell you, anytime you can get it this good, and that's right where it should be. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 heads. That's damn good. So anyway, that's the idea. I'm either going to put a lariat in his hand that he's holding back here, or I'll put a hat in his hand and he's holding his hat behind him. But I think I'm going to put the hat on him. I kind of think that would make it cuter looking. I'm not into cute, but, you know, this one might be good. So that's it for today. Tonight I'm going to do some research for faces for little boys and see if I can find something that shows the kind of expression I'm thinking of in the back of my mind. And we'll go from there tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow I won't be here. I've got to go to Bozeman. Just remembered. So I've got business to do there, and got to stop by the foundry. And so I will not be here tomorrow. I will be here, what is today, Tuesday? Is this Tuesday? Yeah. I'll be here Thursday. All right, see you guys Thursday. There it is, the smallest cowboy. Or the apprentice cowboy. I'm not sure what I want to call it yet. Anyway, apprentice cowboy. I don't know. Cowboy in training? Well, I'll think of a title eventually.